Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. Need a way to hype up your day?
This is Lorenzo.
Lorenzo! You just won $5,000!
What would you do with $5,000?
That's sweet for a couple months.
Yes!
There you go.
Yes.
That just made me happy.
Stay tuned into 1017 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
Can we hold something?
Y'all holler back at y'all.
I got money now.
On Sunday afternoon, the Milwaukee Panthers continue their homestand as they welcome in conference foe, the Cleveland State Vikings, to UWM Panther Arena.
Panthers haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. Franklin driving to the rack. Goes up. It goes in. Count it. And the foul. And Big Frank goes down after.
Scott Warris has the coverage Sunday starting at 1:30 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 2 o'clock.
Day one, diagnosis day. The hardest day. The day you hear,
I'm sorry, this is a type of blood cancer.
But day one is just one day. At the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we are here to help you move past day one.
On day 45, I discovered an online community who shared great tips for in-treatment care.
I missed a lot of school during treatment, and LLS helped me keep up.
We are here for you. We exist for everyone fighting leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, and other types of blood cancer.
On day 185, LLS helped me file my insurance claims properly.
Day 5,840 and counting, and I'm still in remission.
To learn more and get help on day 1, day 2, day 983, or any day, please visit LLS.org or call 1-800-955-4572. That's LLS.org, 1-800-955-4572.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other. Leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
We address people, young boys, as if they're grown when they're not. For me, they're not young men, they're young boys. And I think if we can keep them in that space, I can do a lot more with someone in middle school when I treat them as the boy that they are versus trying to make them men when they're not. And they probably have very few examples of that.
Listen to The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and The Truth app. Coming with straight truth.
Corey, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you when I first started hearing your voice. And what you're doing, in the words of T-Pain and Gorilla, I love it.
Thank you, brother. Bless.
Hey, I'm down with you, man. I missed your last gathering, but the next one I'm going to be there. And I'm going to make sure I introduce myself because, hey, you're God in all circumstances.
Catch the Tory Lowe Show every weekday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Never miss a moment of The Truth with Sherwin Hughes on the new 1017 The Truth.
Violence is a tool. Violence is a tool of oppression. It's a tool of subjugation. It's a tool of manifest destiny. Let's not say all of a sudden, oh, hip-hop music is why people are... No. Y'all know how America was discovered? Murder, slavery, human trafficking. The origins of violence predates hip-hop. Can we at least agree on that?
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Tap into the best power hour in radio in Milwaukee.
Dropped my pants. I had to make sure I wasn't seen, you know. I don't want nobody to get surprised.
This is a sick Negro.
I'm just a real one. I peed again, came on back. I said, what y'all been doing? We've been out here for 3 hours. Y'all ain't peed yet? Just sitting here, we playing beer pong, and y'all sitting here peeing next to me? I'm still itchy today. Thinking something wrong. Am I the only one that's astonished by this?
Catch Truth to Power with Kyle Wallace every weekday from noon to 1 p.m. on 101.7 The Truth and The Truth app.
Your expression on your face, that's got to be.
One time.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We're inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary home of Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman. What's good, Milltown? Woo, it's Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day.
Yeah. So we're going to find out.
Look.
Do you trust what? They be changing the things now. Sometimes it don't be a groundhog no more.
What?
Yeah.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah, they got beaver. They got all kind of stuff.
They be having a beaver?
Yeah, they have beavers. They have turkeys. They have all kind of stuff they use now.
I want to see if he saw a shadow or not. I'm tired of this free Alaska rental, as my friend calls it.
Shout out to our people who are down in North Carolina and Ohio. They get like a foot of snow. Yeah.
I got family. One of my sisters lives in North Carolina. Shout out to my sister Pat. Yeah. No, they ain't used to all this. Hey.
Yeah.
They like, what is going on?
Right. Atlanta, all these places going through it. Texas having they cold spells, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Atlanta, folks from Atlanta think that you're supposed to use regular box salt to get the...
They out there with Morton salt?
They out there with some Morton salt trying to get the snow up.
Wow. That's crazy.
That is crazy. But I mean, they don't know. They ain't used to this.
Yeah. They better get their brain together.
They said it's supposed to be sunny and 70. What is going on?
Right. I seen Joshua Johnson, who is now a North Carolina implant with his wife, Michelle Jackie Johnson. Mm-hmm. And, he was out there going through it like, hey, y'all take this black. Y'all, Milwaukee, we didn't come down here for this, and all that. Y'all come get this Arctic blast or whatever.
It's always good for people who...
To get a reminder?
Yes. They just need a, small reminder.
Welcome home.
Right. Mm-hmm. You ain't never gonna get away from this.
That part. So to everybody that's going through it, I hope you're staying safe because a lot of those places where some of these people are going through it, they're not designed for it. So you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
The precautions that we have to take, it's even more for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
What do we do? Just shut everything down and we'll figure it out. Because hopefully within another 5 days, we'll have 80 degrees again.
You know what? That is so true.
Yeah.
I'm from Seattle.
Okay.
We go home and visit at Christmas time and during the summer sometimes. And what's funny is, they've gotten better, but they would have these once in, 10-year snowfalls and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And, they're not built for that. They got hills there. I mean, lots of very, very, steep hills that you would go like, what do you do with that?
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
And they had, a few years ago, only, 2 snowplows in the state.
See what I'm saying?
So they was they put chains on their tires out there.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know nothing about that here. They put chains on the tires out there to get them around when it snows.
Well, I remember when the Milwaukee Police Department used to put chains on their tires.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when it was extreme snowstorms. They put them chains on them tires.
Wow.
So they could still get to emergencies. Speaking of salt and that, Milwaukee is hold up. Y'all need to stop using salt for residents, like
Wow.
like telling residents like slow up on using the salt.
Really?
Yeah. Because Milwaukee area salt suppliers say inventories are running low as demand spikes. The Wisconsin DNR is encouraging residents to reduce salt use to protect waterways. Officials say careful measuring can improve safety while limiting environmental damage.
Wow.
Because, we I'm not falling.
Exactly.
Like, I'm putting salt down.
I put salt down.
Yes.
And then plus you're supposed to have your sidewalk and stuff cleared. So what you trying to say?
Right.
Because ain't nobody else.
Somebody because you're going to get sued if you own the property.
There it is. That part.
Be like,
we need to come together.
You ain't going to get your mail. You ain't going to get your mail.
You ain't going to get your mail. You ain't going to get nothing.
Yep. Mess around and get a fine because you didn't shovel your snow.
Because of that.
So,
see?
Yeah, that's a catch-22.
It really is.
Be like, you're going to learn today because, hey, I'm using my salt. I'm just saying. Yeah.
I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah, that part.
Mm-hmm.
Black History Month, but, to me, Black History is 365 days a year, not just a short 28 days, but the official acknowledgement of it is February. So
happy Black History Month, y'all.
Yeah. Hashtag that part, hashtag facts.
Yes.
And for me, happy Black History Year. Because when we think about...
It's more than a month.
Yeah, all the things that we have contributed and what we are responsible for and what we have built and what we have added to the country, and not even just the country, the world.
Right. And you know
Black
what?
inventions.
This is the 100th anniversary of Black History Month, from my understanding.
Yeah.
So we got to extra celebrate this month.
Yeah, well, if it's up to the Orange Man, we won't be. This man has been taking down slavery, things like in Washington, D.C., from national parks, and you don't get in free on the Black leaders and history makers. You don't get in free on their days and all that. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So
like King Day.
Yeah. You don't get in
public
free.
Public parks are.
Yeah, you don't get in free.
You don't get in whatever.
Because of him.
Whatever.
The Orange Man. But there are a lot of things that are going on this month in commemoration of our Black history. Milwaukee Public Library events. They have a kickoff event coming up on Saturday, February 7th. And a series of Black history documentary films at the Washington Park branch, 2121 North Sherman Boulevard. And on Wednesdays, the library will also host a program on Milwaukee architect Alonzo Robinson.
Okay.
And on Saturday, February 14th, a display of historic Black hair and beauty artifacts from the Whatnot Museum at the Atkinson branch at 1960 West Atkinson Avenue.
And then America's Black Holocaust Museum has several things going on. The museum is hosting several events during February, including a Founders Day celebration honoring the legacy of James Cameron on Friday and Saturday,
Put that
February.
doctor on his name.
There you go, Dr. James Cameron. On February 20th and 21st at 401 West North Avenue. The museum will also partner with the Milwaukee Repertory Theater and the CR8 TV House Studio to host an interactive community workshop related to the themes in August Wilson's play, The Piano Lesson, on Wednesday, February 25th and Wednesday, March 4th. For more info, we'll have all of these.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. The Wisconsin Legislative Black Caucus has events slated throughout the month. Milwaukee events include a Black Climate Justice Org Fair on Thursday, February 19th, and an event about literacy rates on Saturday, February 21st. Both are at the Martin Luther King Jr. branch of the Milwaukee Public Library at 2901 North Dr. MLK Jr. Drive. The Milwaukee Common Council has Black History Month celebrations, one kicking off Tuesday, February 10th. It'll be at City Hall. The Milwaukee Art Museum has free days and celebrations. The Heart Edition on Thursday, February 12th. African American Environmental Pioneer Awards, Monday, February 16th. So there are plenty of things.
Lots.
And Black History Month. We have our second annual Truth Community Awards happening right here.
We will be hosting
in the 3rd Street Market Hall on February 20th. So that's going down right here inside the 3rd Street Market Hall downtown.
Yep.
And it's going to be phenomenal. Y'all got to get y'all tickets.
Yes.
Y'all got to get y'all tickets.
Tickets on sale right now.
Yeah, you get to see Bailey.
Well, they'll get to see you, Homer.
Well, I mean, but yeah, I'm a man.
So
you're a woman.
And
they come and see you.
Whatever.
They're like, hey, girl, I wear a parker. I forget what Homer talking about with an Eskimo
That's
coat.
what we need to
I
come
wear
out
a
in.
parker. Yeah.
We need to come out in our parkers.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm having on an Eskimo coat. According to what the weather is. So you can go to the Eventbrite or just go to the Truth website.
Yeah.
All of the information that you'll need is right there. You can get all the information.
Yep.
Make sure you get your tickets. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate.
Do not
because we're going to be honoring some great people and saluting some great people.
Yeah.
And we need to make sure that you are there to show them that you appreciate them and the things that they are doing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot going on, and I definitely want our people to be able to come out and salute the people that we have selected as it relates to receiving these awards.
Exactly.
And we'll tell you about some of those as we continue on with the show today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our producer, Rhea Riley, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. We got to get ready to take care of our first set of bills. There's a lot of things going on. We've got another Berrada property fire. And
I've been waiting to talk about that.
Yeah, then we got some domestic violence situations that have taken place. We got, if you ain't got your star on your ID, you're going to have a problem when you go to the airport trying to fly. Yeah. So we'll talk about that and more when we return to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. The Truth will be black.
Milwaukee business owners, this is your moment. Every Friday at 8 a.m., call in to 101.7 The Truth for What the Business Is. Tell us what your business is, where you're located, and one thing you've learned along the way. What the Business is powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local business. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin winters can be tough, and so are higher energy bills. The Community Advocates Milwaukee County Energy Assistance Program is ready to help you. Eligible Milwaukee County residents can receive help with their energy bills and weatherization benefits to keep you warm and help you manage your heating and electric bills. Schedule your personal appointment at keepwarmmke.org or call 414-270-4653. For more details about locations and hours of operation, go to communityadvocates.net. This program is administered by the State of Wisconsin Department of Administration.
I slept in a lot of different rooms, different beds, but none of them really felt like mine. I spent 14 years in foster care, mostly in group homes. And I never had much left because I always had to be ready to move. Why get things if you just have to let them go?
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care waiting to be adopted. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is working to help find them a forever family and a permanent home of their own.
Now I have my own room with walls that tell my story. I love hanging out in here. I play dress up with my sisters and I sing and make videos. But the best part? Knowing I'll always have a place to go and a family that loves and supports me.
If you have room in your home or your heart, see how you can help at davethomasfoundation.org.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, great morning to our YouTube page. Make sure when you're there, you hit that like and subscribe button. RN Kawanda, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Sincere Ronnie Ray Real, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Venus Jones, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Isaac, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Lori Patterson, B. Moore, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Dr. Clarissa Lawrence, great morning, love you, appreciate you. RN Kawanda said, I've been telling Dr. Ken, we having this freezing weather as well. We are 35 right now in Miami, and they are losing their minds, but I'm layered up, real talk. See? Sister Lorena Savary, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Yeah, it's a rude awakening for a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, but well, I just got kind of a chill just talking about it. Yep. If you flying,
oh man,
you better get your stuff together.
You know what? I feel like this whole ID thing is just ridiculous. I don't know why people didn't just get the real ID when it was free.
Right.
I got mine when it was free.
Right.
I made my son get his when it was free.
Yeah.
It was all right. You go in, they be like, well, eventually they gonna go to this. And
right.
You can have it now for free. You could pay for it later. Me, ding, 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 ding.
Right.
I won't give us free. Give us free.
We want the free
part. We want the free part.
Free.
It's free right now, right? Yeah.
That's right.
And I'm not going to use it till later. Probably not. Could be, I don't know. They've been saying 2 or 3, 4, 5 years now to get this. But, I mean, we haven't gone to it yet. But we're just saying. It
has. It has.
Well, I know. I'm just saying that's what they were telling me when they were doing and I was like, yeah. Mm-hmm. And they were like, you could get it for free now or pay for it later.
That's right.
I want the free now.
Yes. Because now people are going to have to wait close to 30 minutes to now go through the process.
And pay $45.
$45.
You get 10 days. You get 10 days to travel on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it's done, it's done. And what? Now you got to pay to get you still got to pay to get the real ID eventually.
Right.
And now you pay the extra $45.
Right. And just imagine if you're there for more than 10 days and now you got to pay $45 to get black.
That part.
It started on yesterday, February 1st.
I don't know why one would do that. It's just, go to the airport, go to the DMV, get your real ID equipment, sit around.
Right. And I kind of feel like the same way. And I know it could be just me. But when they talk about you got to have your ID to vote, you should have an ID. And especially when they talk about how you can get a free, if it isn't a driver's license, just the ID.
Yeah.
And they made it where you could go to
and get a free ID.
Yeah, and get just a free ID. So I think people should have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You would want to have.
Yeah, that you would think. But yeah, so it's this $45 to get on the plane if you do not have a real ID or a passport as part of the agency's new TSA Confirm ID program. Passengers with non-compliant forms of identification must go to a TSA website, sign up, and pay the fee before they access security. So before you even get to the security.
You might as well just go. Why go through all that?
Right.
You might as well just go to the DMV and get a real ID and quit playing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely. The easiest way to see if you have a real ID is if there's a star in the upper right corner of your ID. According to TSA, more than 94% of passengers already use their real ID or other acceptable forms of identification. So, yeah.
What'd you say, 45%?
Well, 94% of passengers already use it. So, yeah, so you got those that ain't, you going to learn today, or you started learning yesterday.
An additional $45.
$45.
How much is real ID at the DMV?
It wasn't. It didn't cost me. It was like regular. Just get your ID. When I got my driver's license,
All right.
it was.
So go get
It was
your
included.
Go get. I don't understand. It ain't rocket science.
I know.
Just go.
Especially for 94% of us.
Why would you pay all this extra money when you could just go to the DMV?
I know our producer Rhea Riley has her real ID. Do we get a bell? Maybe not.
You don't have your real ID?
You don't have your.
I have my real ID.
Okay. I was giving you props. I said I know our producer has her real ID, and I was like trying to get a bell. Just that, because I
trying to get a bell?
Yeah.
You
Just so we can kind of. Yeah. You got to reserve voices sometimes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hashtag that part.
Yeah, she's a little. We're gonna lean off of you today, Rhea. I promise. Sometimes, most of the time. I know you're. She's
all under the weather today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
In a city that has this kind of weather.
Yeah.
That tells you how important it is with these change of temperatures and these Arctic blasts and all of those things, like just how important it is.
To wear shoes. And a coat. A real coat.
You got me with that one. I wasn't expecting you to say to wear shoes. It's a lot of things that I was thinking you were going to say. But I didn't think you were going to say, Bailey, shoes.
No socks and slides.
And I know it's important, but I didn't. Yeah, you caught me with that one.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Like, damn.
No socks and slides.
Right.
Don't do that part. That's not going to work for you.
Okay, all right. Well, so when you enter people's homes, you have to take your shoes off.
But you're inside.
Mm-hmm. But they may have hardwood floors.
But you're inside.
It might be cold, still drafty.
But you're inside the house. So, all those things are okay if you're inside a house.
Okay. Somebody that's being real conservative with their heat. It may not work out for you. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, by the way, there's anybody that hasn't turned on their heat yet. What is going on?
And in my opinion, when saying that, especially like right now, I don't know what the hell is going on with you. I really don't. Barring the fact that you're in a Berrada property that don't have the heat.
Right. That
you get what I'm saying? But
that part.
It's the moratorium still.
Yeah. So go ahead and turn it on. It's okay.
You're already behind on your damn bill.
You could turn it on full blast right now.
Right. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't pay your money, because you need to pay your money.
Right.
And just to show good faith, because some people, when the moratorium hits, it's like, I ain't got to pay my bill no more until April. Like, why would you want to do that? And now you got this huge bill that you got to take care of.
Yeah, you got to at least throw something at it so you don't have like
right,
this crazy
absolutely.
situation.
Instead of buying a car every year at tax time.
Is that what people do?
A lot of people do.
Really?
Every year they
Where
get a new
they get them
car.
from? Because
auctions.
Okay.
Appleton Avenue.
Oh, okay.
And all those cars are over 300,000 miles. They done turned over the odometer on those cars.
Oh, really? Is that what it is?
And they used a degreaser to clean off the engines. And so,
okay.
oh, it look nice. No. Take your uncle that walk around like a grease monkey.
Oops.
AKA mechanic. And let him check that vehicle out before, and that's even if you go into an auction.
Yeah.
Take somebody that knows vehicles, and they can tell you like, oh, they just got it set up just for show.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that knows vehicles like that.
Teach Kendall. Okay, we'll keep going.
That's a long story, Homer.
I got you. Speaking of long story, also before we end up having to go to take care of some bills. A long story is the 27th Street Viaduct. The one that would take you from the north side to the Mitchell Park Domes, which is a heavily, heavily used viaduct.
Yeah.
It closes sometime today. And it will be closed between 8 to 10 years.
Why years? This is what I don't understand. I mean, I could say, okay, maybe a year, 2 years. What is going on with the construction of that is so It has to be closed for that many years.
Well, I don't know. I maybe the length of the actual viaduct, maybe all of the construction, but I don't think it should take no damn 10 years. I still don't. But we not them. Also, that means that if you normally would get off on 26th Street to get off on that exit, that would take you towards Potawatomi Casino and Hotel and St. Paul. Yeah, all that. That's going to be closed with it.
Wow.
And now you add into the fact that the 16th Street Viaduct is already shut down for maintenance, the whole viaduct, for another 8 months or so, because I think they said they were closing it for like 10 months. So we may be through 1 or 1.5 of those months. But
okay, listen.
So you got to go to 35th Street to try to get on the other side.
Here's the thing.
Say the thing. Go ahead.
I'm going to need all Potawatomi participants. All gamblers. I know y'all still awake. 833-212-1017. How you finna get to Potawatomi? I need to know the game plan. I want to hear about it. How you getting to Potawatomi? Because that is the main thoroughfare.
Listen, let me
go on down there and get rich.
People that gamble, they gonna find a way. You ain't got to worry about that. They gonna have their ass down there. I'm just trying to tell you.
I'm just trying to see how they go.
They gonna get there. You gonna see a long line of people walking and be like, oh, look like ants. They getting down to Potawatomi Casino and Hotel. Like that part. You ain't got to worry about it. I don't care if it take them an extra half hour. I don't care if it take them an extra half hour. I don't care if they take the highway and go over to the south side and then try to, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to know how they're going to do it. I want to know what's your route.
Yeah.
What's your route?
Yeah. Hashtag that part, hashtag facts. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. Good luck to everybody. When we come back, we're going to switch. And, we didn't have a chance to get Bailey's perspective on all of this Berrada stuff that's going on. So we're going to talk about it because, unfortunately, there's been another fire. 8 people, including 2 infants, had to be rescued from a burning apartment building here in Milwaukee, and it happened to be a Berrada property. Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We'll be back.
Life isn't a single moment. It's a shared ribbon that bends through the years. It binds us to the things and people we love most. One insurance company knows this because they live it. For 100 years, we've been with your family for the moments that matter most. Erie Insurance. Find a local agent at erieinsurance.com.
We need to optimize the PID controller for smoother robotic movements.
Our data analysis shows a significant correlation between the variables in both control groups.
The test shows you've experienced an acute myocardial infarction.
As you'll see on the syllabus, this course will largely focus on the Mesozoic era.
Get your child the access every child deserves. Enroll your K through 8th grade child by February 28 at Milwaukee College Prep, mkeprep.com/enroll.
Hey there, Jane Lynch here. You want to hear something funny? Too bad. You want to hear something uplifting that will inspire you? Good. Because today, I want to talk to you about Direct Relief, a humanitarian organization that does seriously good work when it counts. Fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. When disaster strikes, Direct Relief immediately shows up with medicines, medical supplies, and everything doctors and nurses need to save lives. Let's ship her out! Every day across the United States and around the world, they're making an enormous difference. If someone needs help, Direct Relief helps. No politics, no red tape. Hey, what you doing over there?
Oh, I'm packing insulin for kids with diabetes.
See, every box here is literally a lifeline for someone in critical need. So check them out at directrelief.org and donate if you can. You might just bring a smile to someone's face.
Do you hear that? And that? And that? Those are the sounds of a healthy and vibrant community. And to this United Way volunteer, nothing sounds better. They're the sounds of children being given greater chances to succeed in school. The sounds of neighbors receiving the support needed to overcome challenges, both big and small. They're the sounds of families gaining access to quality health care and nutritious food for their tables. And they're the sounds of members of our community who've benefited from United Way's financial education programs. See, wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. People working together to respond and growing the good for everyone. United is the way. So join us by getting involved or giving back. Learn more at unitedway.org.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Truth Nation, welcome back. The legendary home of Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman. You know Homer.
Yes.
Real talk. These Berrada properties, they have folk making songs about them and everything.
Shout out to comedian Black Key in Milwaukee's own.
How bad is your property where you got black folks making songs about your joints? I mean, songs about your buildings. How bad can your properties be? What is it? I mean, I don't get it, you know, and I don't understand how the city of Milwaukee allows this to go on.
And on behalf of that, like, you know, they've had their meetings, Milwaukee County as well as the city of Milwaukee. And unfortunately, the city of Milwaukee's hands are tied because of state laws and regulations. And that's what slumlords and property owners like a Berrada, that's where they get their loophole. And like the fines, like the city can fine them, but when you got somebody who has
for them ugly
their own personal
in front of
jet,
every building,
their own personal 747 jet. Have you seen his jet?
No.
I'm going to show you a picture, of his jet, and then just one of his properties.
Is there a picture of the property side by side with the jet?
I have both of those pictures. Well, and this is just only one of his properties. He has
like 400.
Several.
He's got like 400 around the Milwaukee area. How?
It's crazy.
And if
so
they probably there putting you out.
Absolutely. You're gonna get put out. You're definitely gonna be put there.
Putting your stuff on the street.
So I'm gonna put it in the chat. So maybe other people can see it, but other than that, I'm gonna just hold it up. But I'm gonna definitely let you see him, Bailey, like for real, and just going.
His own private jet. Where else he got properties at?
But okay, so which one you want to see first, his jet or the property?
Because I didn't see properties on TV.
It's a 747.
Wow. Okay, that's cute. That's his 747?
Yes.
What it look like on the inside? Because he got some properties that look crazy.
You understand? But
look good on the outside, look crazy on the inside. No heat and all the things.
One of his properties, personal properties.
We need to take, you know what we need to do?
What's that?
All the trash that's outside of his different properties. They need to just load it up on some trucks.
I'm
and
just saying.
Drop it off. Right in the front yard. Just drop it off right in the front yard.
Yeah, that
along
part.
with the rodents that are there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can't see it, but yeah, that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, this man is flying how he want to fly.
I saw a lady on TV a couple weeks ago. She had her grandkids over. The roof fell in on her apartment. And she was just lucky that, you know, her grandkids weren't in that area at the time. Hot mess, okay? No heat running, no nothing.
Wow.
You know, it's terrible. Not to mention the eyesore rocks out front, right? All his properties. That's how you know I'm sure they take pride in those ugly rocks that they roll up outside their properties.
Yeah.
Why do they do that? What is that?
Listen, I'm just trying to tell you. So
I want to hear from you if you live in a Berrada property. 833-212-1017. I want to know how bad it is.
So this current situation, Milwaukee firefighter hurt after rescuing people hanging from burning apartment. Milwaukee firefighter has minor burn injuries after rescuing people hanging.
Wow.
Hanging from windows of a burning apartment complex. It happened around 5:30 a.m. on Sunday near 77th and Green Tree Road here in Milwaukee. According to Chief Aaron Lipsky, 8 people were rescued, including 2 infants. First responders discovered the fire in a shared hallway on the first floor of the building, blocking the front exit. Chief Lipsky said the building does not have sprinklers. He has been pushing for a change in state law. Remember, I keep talking about it's the state. So the city's hands, they just as a lot of the alder people and elected officials, they're just as frustrated as we are when we talk about these things. But with the way the state laws are, and we know who's in charge right now with that, and they are not changing the things that they need to change to try to help out cities when they have to deal with people like Berrada and some other landlords or property owners in our city.
That's just crazy to me, though. You know, they should have their electricity working, the heat working, all the things. There should be a standard, and they're not abiding by any type of standard, and it's ridiculous.
Right.
But if these people are short on their or late on their $1,800 a month or hold back on their money that they have to pay each month,
$900,000, whatever it might be.
Whatever it might be.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
Yeah, you about to get evicted.
Put out.
We've got callers on our True Talk text lines. Remember, 833-212-1017. You can join us in this discussion here on Truth in the Morning. Nate, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. What's your comment on the Berrada properties? What's your truth?
Yeah, I just get tired of riding all over the city. He got all these boulders in front of his properties. They look like we living on a plantation, you know. And then you ride down on Wales Street. He didn't pay me some of those apartment buildings, which they used to look nice. They painted them like a prison grate. Man, that dude, I don't know what he's doing, but he need to be checked and checkmated because it's an eyesore. I mean, you know, and then I'm going to say one more thing about this gas station on Tectonia and Villard, kitty quarter from that McDonald's. I remember that gas station used to be a little matchbox gas station. This is how much money these people are making off our community. That was a matchbox gas station. It used to be a bar next door to it called the Lion's Den. My friend stayed in the house, a brick house right on the corner on 28th Street or 29th Street, whatever that is. All right, that was a brick house. And they bought that property. And then you go up the street, there's a liquor store called North End. That used to be a little shack at a liquor store. This is letting you know how much money is in the cities, and they are pimping us, man, to a core. I mean, it hurts me. It hurts me to see this, and our people are hurting, and they just pimping us, man. I'm just frustrated.
I understand. Thank you, Nate, for that call.
We got one on True Talk and text line, 833-212-1017. We want to hear from you. Melissa said, can't be too bad. They continue to rent from him.
You know, again, we talked about that. Well, I know I gave my perspective on that, and Dame has as well. But again, I think that...
What's your perspective? I didn't hear.
Okay, my perspective is, you know, you got a lot of people that may have evictions on their record, right?
Yes.
And so he will rent to some people who may have evictions on their record.
Right.
Most people, they see that as like, nope.
Yeah.
We're not going to even mess with you. So you got that. So you got to think about how many people may have evictions on their records for whatever reason it may be. And so with them not being able to find the size of apartment.
Right.
So you may have some mothers that may have 3 children, or you know what I'm saying. So then they need somewhere. They definitely need somewhere. They don't want their children to be out in the street. And unfortunately, his apartments and his properties end up being the ones that they end up renting from.
Doesn't he also take the home voucher stuff? He takes that too, right?
I think people say that he doesn't take Section 8.
Oh, Section 8.
I think I've seen people say that he doesn't take Section 8. So if you are Section 8 and you've been able to have a Berrada property, let us know. But I'm hearing conflicting stories on that. I'm hearing some people say he doesn't take rent assistance.
Oh, okay.
You know, so then when you think about, you got to try to pay the first month's rent, 2 months and a security deposit, and you get what I'm saying, and your first month rent, that's a lot of money for a lot of people that may not have a job that is self-sustainable to uphold that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So those are some of the reasons that I believe that happens. And it's like, we need somewhere to go. I need to get my kids out, the fathers, the mothers, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So callers, we see you on our True Talk text line. Please hang with us. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. But again, 833-212-1017. We definitely want to hear from you, Truth Nation. Truth in the Morning on 101.7 FM. The Truth will be black.
Truth Nation, make sure you tap in all week long as we'll be giving away a pair of tickets every single day to the 2nd annual Truth Community Awards taking place on Friday, February 20th. Last year was fire, and this year we are turning it up even more as we celebrate the unsung heroes who are out here making a real impact in our community. So make sure you are tapped in all week long to the Truth so you don't miss your chance to win free tickets to the biggest and best community awards right here in our city.
Since 1976, Community Advocates has helped Milwaukee residents meet their basic needs, enabling them to live with dignity and hope. Today, Community Advocates offer 40 specialized programs that addresses rental housing challenges, energy assistance, domestic violence, substance misuse, and more. Their commitment is to ensure individuals and families have access to essential resources and opportunities for a better quality of life. If you need help, go to communityadvocates.net. That's communityadvocates.net.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
Literally one call, that's all. I made one call and that's all, worry-free.
One call, that's all. It worked.
Just one call and that's all.
They will do what they say they're going to do. One call and that's all.
One call, that's all means security.
It's literally one call, that's all.
It's a phrase we'll never forget. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Couple of accidents northbound 894, one at National
one at Lincoln. They're both on the right shoulder, so watch out for that. Delays are now coming up from Beloit Road to that point. Eastbound 94, a slow ride out of the Zoo interchange all the way to Hawley Road. The westbound side hitting the brakes at 27th Street past Mitchell Boulevard. Then we're seeing some delays northbound on 4394, right out of the Plainfield curve up past Oklahoma Avenue. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Today becoming partly cloudy, a high of 25. Tonight, mostly cloudy, slight chance for snow to the south, a low of 11. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
More of Truth in the Morning is next on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Truth Nation, welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. I'm the legendary home of Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And Sierra, if you can get Black in, please do. The Truth Talk text lines are open at 833-212-1017. We've got Blake. Blake, thanks for holding over. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear about the Berrada properties again. What's your truth? Hello?
Hello. Hey, Blake.
Hey, what up, family? What up, big bro?
Bless.
I had to pull up. What up, young Bales?
Hey.
Nothing, man. Just remember, when dude got here, when Muhammad got forced out, everybody was like, man, it's this new dude, man, Berrada, man. He got the rocks. That's how he does the rocks and the same wood and the same paint because he has a contract with the people. He has a rock quarry contract. And I know this because I was going to be a contractor for him. He wouldn't give me an apartment, but he wanted to hire me as a contractor. But then I found out he lets pedophiles stay in his properties because when the guy that touched my daughter stayed in one of his properties, and I got to the end of that. So moving forward, he's going to do, like I said, this is a monopoly. You cannot stop people from buying property that is for sale. And the city is making money. The state is making money off of him. And he's not going anywhere unless he does something wrong. His property is not doing anything wrong. He's in cold area, unviolation area. So as long as he's inside that tape where he don't cross the lines and piss them off at City Hall, he's going to continue to rent as he's allowed to. And that's what they do. If they want you, they'll let you get in. And then once he gets you in, he'll lock you in, and he will quickly put you out. But like I said, it's like having $1 million and people not telling you your credit is good and you can't get what you want. You have to live what you're allowed to. But dude is officially slumlord, and you can live anywhere. You just have to have patience. I know it's hard out here. I lived in the car. I've never lived with anybody because I've been around since I was 15. I lived in my car. And I've worked enough jobs to where I didn't have to be nowhere, and I could pay to stay in a hotel. And having women take care of you ain't cool out there, brothers. But, man, Berrada ain't going nowhere unless we consolidate and get at him.
All right. Thank you very much for your comments. And now when it comes to, he brought up the fact that that he has pedophiles that stay there. I mean, do they get to go that far into finding out who the hell the people are that they're renting to? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Outside of saying, okay, do you have a felony on your record or something like that? And be like, yeah. But then how far? Do you have to end up disclosing that you were a pedophile?
Do they ask those things when you rent property?
I have never heard of it. Yeah, I haven't heard of that. So, you really, unfortunately, don't know who. You know what I'm saying? You may be around. But, yeah, I never heard any property owners or landlords talk about that they have to do that type of extensive background check on people to say, oh, okay, so you can't live in this apartment building because there are children that are living in this apartment building because you're a pedophile. So I don't know if they go that deep. Somebody that may have more knowledge on that, please.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us learn. We need the truth in the morning. You feel what I'm saying?
This morning. Because, when I was renting, I don't recall having to do any type of background check. I could be wrong. Mm-hmm. I think I did have to give my driver's license number, though, which would lead to...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. A background check, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But, I guess, this is where the residents of those now, there's a lot of people. Clearly, if he owns over 400 properties.
No, he owns over 9,000 units.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he owns over 9,000 units, which when I was talking about, and unfortunately, in my opinion, the majority of those units, especially here, are within the black community.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Or minority communities. Let's just say it like that.
Right.
Because a lot of the properties have Latinos.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
In those properties. So, and that's where I came with like my 80% thing. But there's over 143,000 rental units in Milwaukee, and he has 6% of them, which is 9,000 units.
Right.
9,000 units. So he got a lot of property.
So that's enough people where y'all can form a coalition. That is enough people. And this is where people don't realize, how important voting is.
There we go. That's where I was getting ready to go.
And being on top of your representatives, your older people, all of that. Because if all y'all got together.
That's right. That's right.
And said, we ain't doing this no more.
Absolutely. And learn, listen, I believe next week we'll have someone on from Community Advocates. All right, I believe next week, Wednesday, here on Truth in the Morning.
Okay.
And that'll be some good things to ask them as well, because they also are one of the places where you can do rent withholding.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I think that if more people ended up going about it the correct way,
right,
what you're speaking of is absolutely possible. I think the way that a lot of people, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of people, they withholding the rent, but they ain't putting it to like the city or whatever is there that you can legally do it.
Y'all got
if you're not doing it that way.
Y'all got to get together and put the pedal to the metal.
Yep.
You are human beings. People should not be living like this. And you paying cash.
Right.
For your spot. And if you off point, then he putting you out. So what's happening now? All those people that were in these fires, there's been multiple fires. People not there, can't live there. So what, they still got to pay rent while they can't live there? That's what I'm saying. You put up in a hotel somewhere or stuff, and you still got to pay your monthly rent? Forget that.
Yeah, to put it politically correct. Kimberly Harris on our YouTube. Again, while you're there, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. We're also on Facebook Live. While you're there, you can hit the like and the follow. And we're on X, all at 1017 The Truth. But Kimberly Harris, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Kimberly Harris said, this is a learning lesson for our people. Pay your bills on time and live on your means, and don't put yourself in a situation to where you have to rely on someone else like this. Ariane Kawanda said they may not do that much of a background check. However, if you're on this app, it tells you when pedophiles have moved in your neighborhood or area. I don't remember the app name. Yeah, no, like they have Neighborhood Watch. They've got, I often go on my social media page and give all of this information for people that can pull up zip codes. Like I would do it, a show on Keeping It Real to the Next Level, right?
Right.
And I would just have people, first I would just start reading off, and then I'd tell people, send me your zip code. And I would just go and I'd be on Facebook Live and I'd go to their zip codes and show them how many dots, because they're different colored dots for who lives and what type of, was it against children or whatever. And people be just shocked and appalled, like, what?
Yeah.
But so you got to really understand that you have tools that can help you out when you're looking for things like that.
But also, some of these people, I mean, the previous comment was about, people learning to depend on themselves and getting themselves in situations. The thing about it is, a lot of these places, people were living there before he took over the property.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you do then? I mean, you do your best to, and it's just one of those things. If you're in one, and say the fire thing happened to you and you're displaced right now, this is a great opportunity for you to find someplace else.
Yeah. But again,
it's tough.
Even with that, if you have those evictions on your
record. It's tough.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's one of those things. Pamela Greenlee, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Say, yeah, we CCAP potential tenants requiring a current physical ID. Boom, name, date of birth.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. We're talking about Berrada's properties. Again, there was a fire that just took place and
oh my gosh,
displaced 8 people, including 2 infants, all having to be...
The baby lowered out of the window. I saw that. That is ridiculous. You know what?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
We got to take care. We got to take care of some bills.
I know. But that makes me mad. Bailey loves the children. I love the children.
We'll be black.
Listen Fridays to Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris during Black History Month for Dr. Ken's Trivia. It's not just questions, it's culture, facts they don't teach you, and a few stories that matter. We'll test what you know and teach each other something new along the way. Lock in your Fridays in February. Be ready to call in and bring your brain with you. Dr. Ken's Trivia, Friday in February on Truth in the Afternoon with me, Dr. Ken Harris on 101.7 The Truth, YouTube, The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com.
I take care of the kids, and I take care of my dad. I take care of things at work. The groceries, the cleanups, the meltdowns, the doctor's visits, the family events, mealtimes, bedtimes. I take care of all the things everyone else needs. But I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Family caregivers are often overloaded. It can feel overwhelming and exhausting. It's no surprise that millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression every year. But help is available because there may only be one you, but you don't have to do it alone. Head to mentalhealthcareworks.org. That's mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve, because mental health care works when you make the call. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis or thoughts of suicide, dial 988, a message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
I'm Angela Bassett. As a first responder on screen, I know what it means to act fast in an emergency. In real life, the same urgency can save lives, especially when it comes to a food allergy. For 33 million Americans, one bite can turn an ordinary meal into a life-threatening reaction. And too often, they don't have the one thing that could save them: epinephrine. But emergencies don't wait. And when a severe reaction happens, being prepared makes all the difference. Now, there's a needle-free option, a new way to carry epinephrine that makes it easier than ever to be ready. No needles, no hesitation, because when the unexpected happens, the best thing you can do is be ready. Know the risk, know the options. Be ready to act. Learn more at foodallergy.org/ready-to-act.
You're listening to the new 101.7 The Truth, founded in partnership with Associated Bank. Your money works here. 101.7 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee. A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Check it out one time.
Troop Nation, welcome Black. We're inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. It's Truth in the Morning. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman,
and our producer, Rhea Riley. If you were supposed to be in at 8 a.m., you are extremely late.
Yeah.
Yeah. You knew that we had light snow.
It's 8 minutes and 30 seconds. If you could, you have 20 seconds to make it in the building.
No, you don't. You don't. No, stop.
Before it's 8:01. Come on out.
Stop.
Run!
Use your former experience.
5 seconds. 4. 3,
Use your
2,
former experience.
And you're late. Now you're late.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Okay.
that or what?
Really? Would you really have said that? And no, I know. Ronald Watts, great morning. Love you, appreciate you on our YouTube page. Sir Chauncey, great morning. Love you, appreciate you on our YouTube page. Sir Chauncey said, yes, people were living on those same properties before he bought them, but he's still liable the same way a car dealer would be if he buys and sells cars that are lemons.
Yeah. Big Cece said, my cousin lived in a Berrada apartment and complained about mice. They finally brought her a cat to fix the issue.
I got ready to go on radio. I got ready to go on radio. I got ready to go on radio. How did you gonna give me a cat? What if I'm allergic to cats? I was just hearing from last week when Kyle was talking and him and Rhea were going about pets and animals. Listen, I don't know how much angry I could get if I complain continuously about rodents and you bring me a damn cat. I may be allergic to cats. You may already have a policy saying no pets in the apartment. And you gonna bring, hell no. To the no. No.
Hey, she got a cat. She got a cat.
What?
I don't do cats.
What?
I'm not a cat. Are you a cat? I guess you're not a cat person, huh?
No, I mean I like cats. I've never been a cat owner. Dogs, yes, but
I got a friend that she got a cat.
Cat woman.
Shout out to my homie Zora. She got Luna.
Yeah.
Luna,
Shout out to Liza. She's a cat woman for real.
I got a thing. My friends that have cats, I'll go over and hang out and visit, but we won't. Wherever the cat is, I am not.
Right.
They got to put the cat up.
Yeah. But
I don't. Because I'm allergic to cats.
Yeah, but think about other people in the apartment building that this person lived in.
Solve your rodent part.
That they got a cat. They the hell with everybody else that has allergies.
They didn't come to spray
or anything.
They didn't put out any traps. They brought a cat.
We got to go to Al from
But the
MK.
question is,
okay, hang on, Al.
Big CC, hit us back and let us know, did that get rid of the problem? Okay. I want to know.
Bailey, if the cat
I want to know.
Bailey.
I want to know.
I know,
did
but
the cat
listen.
get rid of the problem?
Listen, Bailey.
Did it fix the problem?
Listen, Bailey.
And then you got a pet, too. That's a great thing,
But listen,
right?
Bailey.
You got a cat. But
Bailey.
was it a crazy-looking cat, though?
Bailey.
Was it cute? What?
Bailey, listen, Bailey.
I'm just asking.
I know, but listen, Bailey.
Inquiring minds want to know.
The cat would have to leave your apartment door open so the cat can go into because it's not just in your apartment. If it's a mouse or a rat, that it ain't like, we just gonna hang out here. No, it's going to have carte blanche through that whole building. So unless that cat has freedom to roam about the apartment building, and then you got babies that may be allergic, let's go to Al, MKE. I don't know what the hell Al, great morning, love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation, and what's your truth?
My truth is the reason why a lot of this stuff is allowed to go on because he's serving black people. Because he also bought some. Didn't he buy them bust down Tatiana properties from that guy from on Atkinson and Capitol Home and Holloway, the big dude with the Hummer or something.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that are allowed to go on, but also within our black people, y'all got to change your culture because if you change your culture, you won't allow yourself to be in a predicament like that because your culture will allow you to work extra hard to slap that attorney on him. And because he know when it comes to a certain culture, he's going to be able to get away with a lot of things he do. Because if you are from a certain culture, you're not going to live somewhere where the pipes is busted, there's no heat, and it's an ongoing problem. Because now that goes back to free will. Why do you choose to settle? Why you don't use free will to fix them evictions while getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Because now it's falling on the people who just want peace without all the paper, the barbecue grill, the in and out, the transits, the derelict, the weed smoke, and all that. So I think in order to stop some of this stuff, you got to change your culture. So you want to allow yourself to move somewhere like that. And if you have 1, 2, 3 evictions, your struggle is going to be real. So there's a lot of pros and cons on both sides that needs to be handled. But I would never, yes.
Go ahead. What would you do if you told him that one of your problems was the rodents and he bought you a cat and like, here you go?
Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to contact 286-3441 and press 0 for neighborhood services. And then I'm going to call the Humane Society. And then I'm going to call the health department because I'm not going to play no games with you. But then again, I wouldn't allow myself to be like that because there's only one cat I like, and it ain't got no 4 legs. So that ain't going to do nothing with no mice.
Okay. All right.
Al, we love you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Al.
Big CC hit us back and said she refused the cat.
Yeah. You gotta love our Al, MKE.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Love Al. Al gonna put it down every time.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, like a cat. Bailey.
Hey! I was just trying to find. Like Big CC said, she refused the cat, so the rodents continued to. Have their way in the building, clearly.
No. I mean, what would you have said if that's what would have happened to you? You're living in an apartment complex, and you're telling them that there's a rodent issue. And he says, okay, I'm going to bring you a cat. Would you be like, oh, thank you so much? You know what? Me and Kendall, we are appreciative of that you got us a cat.
Kendall is cool with animals.
Come on, Bailey.
He is. Kendall cool with animals.
Come on, Bailey.
But would I have one? No. Of course not. I would not have been good with that. But I also would find myself hard pressed to be renting from a Berrada property. I mean, I just couldn't. I would just move back home. I would be like, you know what, Kendall, time's up. Got to go back to Seattle. Journey over. Let's go. If I was at that point, I would just go home, and that would be real. And Kendall, if he wanted to stay here, he could stay here. But if I got to that point, I would just go home and, have to, live with family or something for a minute till I got on my feet. But I would not, I would be hard pressed to do something like that. Yeah. Because I can't, if I couldn't get someplace else that was, work for my needs, no. Because one of them, I see the boulders.
Yeah, I just.
And then they charging top tier pricing, right? Well, I'm gonna be real. I can't, even. Yeah, that's that's a tough one.
Yeah, just real talk. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. 833-212-1017. They didn't have sprinklers in this building that they ended up
Of course not. Of course not. Y'all remember now, you go out looking for some place to rent these days. If you're out there, look for sprinklers. Ask them. do you have sprinklers in this building? Because that could be a number one sign of you not wanting to rent there. Because as we see, if they don't have sprinklers, a serious situation could occur.
Yeah.
And that's just, a basic thing. So what was apartments that were built in the 60s don't have to have them today? Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's a grandfather clause that, they get away with this kind of stuff. They get to get away with it. And that it's crazy.
You know what? Clear up your evictions and whatever you owe, whatever. Try to do all of those things, while you have this time, and get yourself together because you want to live better. It's all about you wanting to do better. That's it. Live better, and I guarantee you'll be happier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
As me, if I couldn't move, I'm going to tell you now, if I couldn't move out, I would further into the, maybe the edge, the suburbs or something like that, with a decent place, decent apartment. I would just go back to Seattle. Y'all wouldn't see me no more. You might see Kendall walking around the city, but not me.
Hey, 833-212-1017. Will we ever get it? Until people stick together, get on your elected officials in the state, on the state level.
That's what you got to do, on the state level.
Because the city people are already with you. The Milwaukee County people are already with you. And when I say that, I'm speaking of the elected officials of Milwaukee County, the elected officials of the city of Milwaukee. They already are holding meetings and talking about the things that they got to deal with. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. The Truth will be black.
Need a way to hype up your day?
This is Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, you just won $5,000!
What would you do with $5,000?
That's free for a couple months.
Yes!
There you go.
Yes. Y'all just made me happy.
Stay tuned into 101.7 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
Can we hold something?
Y'all holler back at y'all.
I got money now. This Friday night, we have a city conference showdown as the Milwaukee Juneau Pioneers battle the Carmen Northwest Eagles. Fast breaks, big shots, and bragging rights on the line. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock. The City Conference Game of the Week on the award-winning 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com is sponsored by Milwaukee Public Schools and presented by Gruber Law Offices.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
I slept in a lot of different rooms, different beds, but none of them really felt like mine. I spent 14 years in foster care, mostly in group homes. And I never had much stuff because I always had to be ready to move. Why get things if you just have to let them go?
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care waiting to be adopted. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is working to help find them a forever family and a permanent home of their own.
Now I have my own room with walls that tell my story. I love hanging out in here. I play dress up with my sisters and I sing and make videos. But the best part, knowing I'll always have a place to go and a family that loves and supports me.
If you have room in your home or your heart, see how you can help at davethomasfoundation.org.
More of Truth in the Morning is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Truth Nation, I don't want you to forget your chance to be our one call, that's all Gruber 5K entry is coming soon.
Hashtag that part.
So,
hashtag facts.
Stay by your radio and be ready to dial up.
That's right. And you can use some of that money, like our previous winner, and get your tickets.
Oh yeah.
To the second annual Truth Community Awards, which is coming up on February 20th.
Are we doing our Eskimo coats? Is that what we doing?
Yeah. I do an Eskimo coat. You do your parka.
Okay, I got a couple parkas.
Okay, well, you use one of them.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do.
We're gonna be hot as hell, though.
Yeah, we are.
Because we're going to be inside the 3rd Street Market Hall. Get y'all tickets. If you ain't got your tickets, please make sure you get your tickets. We got some great people being honored.
Yeah. Great people being honored. Homer and I will be hosting.
Yep.
And that comes with the full clown regalia.
Yeah. We're going to do a little church segment.
Tickets are on sale now. Visit 1017thetruth.awards.com to learn more and get your tickets there. The Truth Community Awards are sponsored by the Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Cousin Subs, and 3rd Street Market Hall. They gonna bring your sub in there?
They better, because it's a special event. Like, they should come and present me with a Cousin Sub Award.
Well, I think Tori has the insight on that part. But anyway,
I know they done heard me say it.
Oh.
So I should get I should get my own little bobblehead or something.
The sub of the day. I think you do have one.
That's not mine.
Over there. That's not yours?
That is Good Karma Brand. That's Tori's.
I thought that was yours.
No, that was Tori's.
It looks like a club sub.
Yeah, it does. But it's not mine. I need my own.
Oh.
And I need a lifetime certificate of club subs. But no, we got our True Talk text line. Oh, and so hit up our Eventbrite. And when you get your tickets, Troop Nation, if you got your tickets, let us know on our YouTube page.
Yeah, we need to know.
On the True Talk text line. Look, I got my ticket.
We need y'all to come out and kick it with us.
Right, absolutely.
We want y'all to, because we're going to have a good... Me and Home are going to have a good time.
That's right.
Yes,
and we're going to bless some of y'all with some tickets, too.
Yeah,
but,
Yeah. And you never know what we might give away there, either.
That part. We got Tracy. Thank you for holding on our True Talk text line, 833-212-1017. Great morning, Tracy. Love you, appreciate you. You hear our commentary on the Berrada properties. What's your truth?
I'll tell you one thing. Thanks for taking my call.
Absolutely.
It's weird. I never forget when we had first moved into this apartment building. The exhaust for when you cook it on your stove, there's an exhaust vent there.
Uh-huh.
So I said I needed that fixed, repaired so I could use it. Well, their solution to that was just to nail it shut. They were getting ready to drill it shut. So I went outside. I said, no. I said, leave it open. I'll deal with it because I need the exhaust to go out. Why would you just nail it shut to fix the problem? So I ended up rigging it up so I could open it and close it where I could at least let the exhaust out of my kitchen while I was cooking. But yeah, they were just going to put a Band-Aid on it, man.
Wow.
Yep, I actually caught him in the act. I went out there. He was already starting to drill the screws in there. I said, I need that open. If you ain't going to fix it, just leave it open. I'll rig something up. It's just weird, man. I want to know how... It's been so long. How is he still able to get away with this without any? He's still buying properties right now.
Yeah,
even when you move somewhere else within a few months, you'll be buying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's the crazy thing about it is it's up. It's, you know how they say it's above us? Like it is, because it's state. This is what allows property owners such as Berrada to continue to be able to operate, because it's something that on the city level, they can do fines and they can say, you know, we're going to fine you this. But again, I don't, if you saw his jet, you get what I'm saying? A 747 commercial plane jet. Now that's just his to fly whenever he wants to. And I'm not saying that a person shouldn't be able to enjoy their wealth, because that's what, you know, we strive to do to get to a wealthy position.
Right.
But again, and then you have all of these elaborate properties yourself. But I bet you if somebody gave you a damn cat and said, oh, yeah, here you go. You got rodents out here? Oh, Joe, we got you, Joe Berrada. We got you. We're going to give you some cats and let them just roam about. You know, except with the way his properties look, he probably needs some bobcats, some mountain lions. You get what I'm saying? Because he going to need bigger cats.
Yeah.
Because he definitely has a humongous, like, his complexes are just all amazing. Like, you think that you're looking at the lifestyle of the rich and famous and all of these, like this and that, like he own little islands type situation. But then the people that you are renting to, you have them living in squalor. You have them living in filth. You have them living in unhealthy, unsanitary type conditions. And you know damn well that you don't have to. You could reinvest. You know, I mean, and it's like, it's slapping us in the face like, so y'all keep talking about what y'all talking about. They still gonna rent from me. They still gonna this because he has 9,000 units. 9,000.
We got one off the True Talking text line, 833-212-1017. Hendriel says that the lack of accountability in our community, the properties in question may not be the most lucrative housing accommodations, but it is a housing resource that would otherwise not be able to afford. As a landlord myself, I find it hilarious that you would take the trash from my property and put it off on my front lawn of my personal home. I don't know why you would think that straight up. Because you're not taking care of your own, you know, buildings and such. And people are living there. People are human. You know, I was being facetious when I said that, but let's be realistic about it. You cannot treat people that way. And he should not be able to own these properties. If you don't take care of them and take care of the people that are human living in your properties, you should not be allowed to own them. And that is just point blank, period. Should not. They're not asking for anything outrageous. They're just asking you to take care of your property that they happen to live in. And there's a problem when you get ready to, you know, withhold money because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yep. You know, again, and trust and believe people. I get the fact that, unfortunately, because this is a reality, I see the videos all the time from landlords and property owners and property investors, that we got some of our people that are trifling as hell.
Absolutely.
Just absolutely trifling. And I talk about those kind of things a lot. I'm like, you know, like trash, like you can't blame that on the city. You get what I'm saying? That's your... Don't you want your surroundings to be good? Don't you want the inside of your house? Some of the things that I'm seeing inside, some of the properties or whatnot, are not all of the landlord. And I'm not just speaking of Berrada, but I'm speaking of any apartment building owner or homeowner, investment property owners or whatnot. I've seen how some people leave their properties.
Yeah.
And I listen. Mm-hmm. You could tell me every damn sob story you want, but I just had another new baby. Hey, look.
Yeah.
You better go hit some of them organizations up, because I can't do nothing for you, because some of these people are habitual, and they go from property to property to property. And when you tell them it's time to go, as if they ain't already destroyed your property, they do it even worse. They do it worse. And then they challenge you to go for the eviction. While they have time to be in there, they are tearing up a lot of these damn properties. They are. And it's not everybody, but it is something to where it's a lot of property owners be like, you know what, I don't even know if I want to, reach out and lend. So now, but you add the uncompliance of Berrada Properties and not even thinking, okay, well, I got all these families in my building. Even if I'm grandfathered in, I'm getting a sprinkler system in here. There's families, there's children in here. I'm getting a sprinkler system.
You would think.
Yeah.
But, of course, you know what? I got to think that the number of families that do that, Helmer, are minute in comparison to the number of units that he has that he is not taking care of. Okay?
I ain't gonna say minute, but I get you. I get you.
Minute.
You say minute. I don't think it's minute because I see a lot of videos from these properties.
Yeah, but
there's a percentage. There's a percentage.
And it's out of control.
Yep.
He's out of control.
Oh yeah. I'm not making no excuses for dudes.
Rats and rodents.
Yeah.
You got rats and rodents. You got heat not working. Lots of heat not work. All kinds of things.
Mm-hmm. Now, you know what? If you happen to be in one of those kind of situations, you might need 5,000.
Well,
one call, that's all.
Truth Nation, now is your chance to be our one call, that's all 5K giveaway entry for the day. Yes, you could be entered to win $5,000. $5,000.
$5,000. That's what $5,000. I hope you didn't get to hear my impression, but that's what it was.
Yeah. Hey, that was a great impression.
Thank you.
Of Gruber Law Offices. Yes. Be calling number 15 right now at 833-212-1017, and you will be entered to win the $5,000 giveaway with award-winning 1017 The Truth and Gruber Law Offices. Again, that's caller number 15 at 833-212-1017. Remember, if you or a loved one has been injured in an accident, contact Gruber Law Offices today. Visit them at gruber-law.com for official contest rules. Visit 1017thetruth.com.
One call.
That's all.
We'll be back with Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM The Truth.
Injured at work, unable to work due to health problems, or denied veteran benefits you're entitled to? Last year, Tayback Law returned over $73 million in wrongfully denied VA and Social Security benefits to people in our communities. Tayback Law celebrates Black History Month by bringing its message to 101.7 The Truth. The team is thrilled to see Milwaukee achieve this exciting new outlet for speaking truth to power. And Tayback Law is always ready to fight for you. Call Tayback for the payback. TaybackAttorneys.com.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Day 1, diagnosis day. The hardest day. The day you hear,
I'm sorry, this is a type of blood cancer.
But day 1 is just one day. At the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we are here to help you move past day 1.
On day 45, I discovered an online community who shared great tips for in-treatment care.
I missed a lot of school during treatment, and LLS helped me keep up.
We are here for you. We exist for everyone fighting leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, and other types of blood cancer.
On day 185, LLS helped me file my insurance claims properly.
Day 5,840 and counting, and I'm still in remission.
To learn more and get help on day 1, day 2, day 983, or any day, please visit LLS.org or call 1-800-955-4572. That's LLS.org, 1-800-955-4572.
You served behind the desk.
You served in combat.
You did 4 years and got out.
You were drafted.
You gave 20 years.
You gave exactly what your country needed.
And so did you.
When you raised your hand and swore an oath to your country, when you put your name on a dotted line, you became part of only 1% of Americans who did the same. You are a veteran.
You are a veteran.
You are a veteran. Because no matter when, where, or how you served, you made a sacrifice for your country, and you deserve support.
If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Reach out to a loved one, to a fellow veteran, to VA.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
We got a crash westbound 94 right about at 35th Street. The left lane is blocked right now as they try and hook this up onto a tow truck. You're seeing delays coming in from 17th Street all the way past the accident scene all the way to Holly Road. Eastbound, you got backups from 84th Street all the way to about 27th. We've got northbound on 4394 slowing down out of the Mitchell interchange around the Plainfield curve up to the KK River crossing. Southbound on 43 backups from Hampton down to Locust. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Today becoming partly cloudy, a high of 25. Tonight, mostly cloudy, slight chance for snow to the south, a low of 11. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lahazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth, The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black. Akeem is our qualifier.
Like Coming to America. Akeem.
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 Akeem. Akeem.
Congratulations.
Prince Akeem.
Yes, our one call, that's all qualifier for Gruber Law Offices.
Akeem.
For the 5K giveaway. I hope he wins.
Does Akeem need money? That sounds like a person who is already wealthy.
Yes, it does.
So Akeem, you could be $5,000 wealthier.
Yes.
Hashtag that part. But yeah, so let's go to the YouTube page. Tracy said earlier, rent too high. I'm like, Homer, stop. You make me laugh. I'm at work. I get it. You know what I'm saying? The DBJ, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you on the YouTube. Said when the cat's away, the mice will play. Yeah, in that one apartment. You feel what I'm saying? Like
probably in more than that one apartment.
And and now you got so not only do you have rodent problems, now you got cat urine all in the carpet.
She refused the cat.
I know that's a good thing, but it should have never been like.
Well, I mean,
is that even healthy? Is that even in the books that a person tells you that they have rodent problems? So okay, we're gonna buy you some Raid. If you say you got roaches, we're gonna buy you some Raid.
We didn't talk about no roaches.
But I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And they tell you, instead of saying, okay, one of the pest controls will be out to start spraying, monthly or bi-weekly until we get this under control. Right. We're going to give you some cans of Raid or Black Flag, whatever the hell.
Right.
We're going to give you some Roach Motels.
There it is.
Let the professional pest control service end up coming in, assessing how bad this may be, spray it down, and if they leave some roach motels or whatever, then let them do it. If they leave the little sticky traps and all of that, you gonna give me a cat? Yeah, it would have been a whole problem. It would have been a whole problem. I'm glad she didn't take it. But I hope she don't still got rats and mice.
Homer, I take it you don't like cats.
No, it's not that. It's like, don't you dare insult my intelligence by telling me that you're going to give me a cat because I said I got mice or rats. How dare, like, the audacity of that. That's what I ain't got nothing against cats. I'm saying, don't you dare insult my intelligence instead of saying that I'm going to have a pest control come out and, take care of everything. Because if it's mice and rats in yours, trust me, they're coming soon to somebody else. Because as soon as they leave yours, they're going right across the hall. Right. They're going upstairs. Right. They already in the walls. Yeah, come on now. I ain't going.
Wow.
I ain't going. So,
all
yeah.
Right, then. Homer, say how you feel. I just, you're not expressing yourself enough this morning.
Right, absolutely. Lock and lovely, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Said evictions stay on your credit report for 7 to 10 years. Also said with these recent rash of apartment building fires with older buildings, makes me wonder if there's an insurance scam or relocation scam, if it's a good way to get tenants out and collect insurance.
You know what? I thought about that too. Mm-hmm. And I also thought, have they made so many people mad that somebody is like going through intentionally starting, some of the fires? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, because, yeah.
I think and I don't think that was a Berrada property, but the one on Hampton, that was clearly set by an arsonist. She's a habitual arsonist. The woman who is charged in that particular one, she's burnt up so many of her family members' homes and apartments.
What?
She's habitual.
I wouldn't want a relative like that. I'd be like, wait a minute.
I read 3 different criminal complaints where over the years she's burnt down her family members because she got mad.
Because she got mad?
Yeah. She got mad at her father saying, like, you got to straighten up. You got to do better, and I can't have you here. So she got mad, and she set his apartment on fire, which ended up, that's the one on 22nd in Hampton. And that's what created everybody being without their property and able to live in there. So
this ain't the first time?
No, she done like 3 or 4.
How come she ain't in jail? She need to be in jail.
She need to be in prison.
That part.
Let me see you set that cell on fire.
She probably will. Probably rub 2 sticks together and get it going.
Well, hopefully I would know that. I would think that because they know why she's in there, that she just would have to deal with that cold metal.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't even get a mattress.
No.
Because we already know what you're about to do.
There it is.
You're going to trade something in prison so you can get something to start a fire. Mm-hmm. And you're going to burn up your cell. You're going to burn up that mattress, towels. She may even take her clothes off and burn them.
How you get away with doing that 3 or 4 times?
All right. Why was she out was my question with reading all of the criminal complaints, including the current one. I'm like, she should have been locked up. She should have mental health. She should have been one of the geysers.
She's pyromania.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She just 3 or 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
You get mad and your answer is
and that's crazy.
Now I've heard people doing different things.
Mm-hmm.
When they get mad, punching holes in walls, doing all kinds of carrying on. Mm-hmm. But lighting stuff on fire. What is it? Does it have to do with the match, the flame? What is it?
Her temper. Obviously, because from the criminal complaints that I read about her, it was all because she would get mad at her family who were only doing and saying what they rightfully had to say. Like, you got to get yourself together. No, you can't be here around my kids and doing this and doing that. And her retaliation is ain't none of y'all gonna be here then and burn these places up.
She would have to go.
Yeah, in more ways than one.
Ooh.
Listen, I definitely, we'll touch on it right now, but I definitely want to talk about this and get Truth Nation's opinion. A woman has been charged with reckless homicide in the Greenfield stabbing.
Oh.
And the woman charged with the reckless homicide, it happened at an apartment on Heritage Drive near 55th and Edgerton. Prosecutors said the woman admitted to the stabbing, though her defense attorney says it was in self-defense. So it was the Greenfield police received a call that was described as a domestic disturbance on Wednesday morning. And just after 3 a.m. on January 28th, when they got to the scene on Heritage Drive near 55th and Edgerton, they found a stabbing victim unresponsive on the floor of an apartment. The stabbing victim, a 32-year-old man, was taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner's Office later identified him as Equanis Salinas. A woman now identified as Brittany Morris was arrested at the apartment. The Milwaukee County prosecutors charged Morris, 29, with second-degree reckless homicide. She made her initial court appearance on Saturday, and her cash bond was set at $75,000. Court Commissioner Cedric Cornwall referenced the stabbing victim previously identified as 32-year-old Equanis Salinas during Morris' appearance. The criminal complaint states in part on page 2, she was mad because Salinas did not see anything wrong with his behavior, he said. Prosecutors said Morris admitted to stabbing the man. There was a physical altercation where he strangled Miss Morris. Miss Morris struggles to get away, said prosecutor Abigail Hines. Miss Morris then stabs the door 17 times, 12 of which made it through the door because, in her words, she was angry. The door opens and she connects to the victim's chest, starts stabbing him.
Wow.
The defense attorney said the stabbing was self-defense. He was beating her up, strangling her. She is screaming for help. There's no one there to help her. She is there by herself, said defense attorney Nicole Mueller. Morris is a woman who had been battered and abused for years, and this is not a woman who wanted the deceased to pass. If the case goes to trial, self-defense is considered a valid defense if it was a reasonable way of stopping what the law describes as unlawful interference. We got to take care of some bills.
I'm confused. I'm confused.
We'll deal. Can we deal with it when we come back?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just a little confused.
Okay, and I'm sure we all are.
Okay.
Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth FM will be black.
Truth Nation, mark your calendars for Friday, February 20th for the second annual Truth Community Awards, hosted by Homer Blow and yours truly, Bailey Coleman, celebrating individuals making a real difference in our community. Tickets are on sale now. Visit 1017thetrutheawards.com to learn more. The Truth Community Awards are sponsored by Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Cousin Subs, and 3rd Street Market Hall.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you can save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey y'all, it's 1017 The Truth's Rhea Riley for Sweet Talks Medical Spa in Menominee Falls. Skip the sterile clinical office feel. Sweet Talk stays on the cutting edge of beauty and wellness innovations in a vibrant, playful space promoting self-love and confidence. Sweet Talk specializes in a range of treatments, including injectables, medical-grade skincare, weight loss, hormone therapies, and more. Not sure where to start? Sweet Talks offers comprehensive wellness consultations to create a customized plan centered around you. Because at Sweet Talks, your goals are their goals. Learn more at sweettalks.com.
I take care of the kids. And I take care of my dad. I take care of things at work. The groceries, the cleanups, the meltdowns, the doctor's visits, the family events. mealtimes, bedtimes. I take care of all the things everyone else needs. But I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Family caregivers are often overloaded. It can feel overwhelming and exhausting. It's no surprise that millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression every year. But help is available, because there may only be one you, but you don't have to do it alone. Head to mentalhealthcareworks.org. That's mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve, because mental health care works when you make the call. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis or thoughts of suicide, dial 988, a message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Welcome, Black. Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary home of Blow, one of your hosts for the second annual Truth Community Awards, and my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
The other.
We gonna be there together.
Yep.
We gonna have a good time, y'all.
Eskimo coat and parka.
Yes. We gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I just got to find an Eskimo coat.
Right. Exactly.
Well, Amazon won't let me down.
Oh, I'm sure they will not.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all have a special relationship.
We
too.
do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
But we're talking about a series. It seems like some of the high incidents that we've been talking about in our community lately. One has been dealing with Berrada and some of these other property owners
right.
that, have people living in uninhabitable conditions. You get what I'm saying? So going without heat, going without water, the fires, no sprinkler systems and things to that nature.
Pest control issues.
Yeah.
Garbage everywhere.
Yeah, and then the domestic violence. Even last year, there was an upward trend in all of the domestic violence deaths and just situations that have been happening in general.
Yeah.
And this situation with Brittany Morris in the death of Equanis Salinas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know how, and this is where I was getting ready to go with that, because I'm confused, and especially if you're talking about self-defense.
Yeah.
But, again, I'm not in that situation, so those of you who have been in domestic violence or domestic abuse situations, and you're here to obviously talk about it, I want to know, your truth on this situation. So please start calling in at 833-212-1017, because I want to know how you feel about it, Truth Nation, because Bailey's confused. I'm confused. She stabbed a closed door, the victim, Equanis Salinas,
17 times.
Went into obviously a room in the house or the apartment or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And closed herself in. And she started stabbing through the door 17 times. 12 of them actually made it through the door.
Okay.
So I'm looking at what's the actor, and I'm just because I'm trying to think about it, Jack Nicholson. Yeah, The Shining. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you stabbing through a door. At what point are you still in imminent danger? At what point do you feel that you can't get out of that house or apartment and go call the police? You've got someone trapped.
Yes.
In a closet, no pun intended from R. Kelly, but you get what I'm saying? You got somebody trapped in a closet or a room, wherever it was, and you're stabbing on the door.
Right.
And now he's seen 12 of them come through the door.
Right.
So he then opens the door, which I think was, I don't know if the holes had got bigger. I don't know what type of door it was. And he may have been like, she's about to get in here. So he opened the door, and she continues to stab him now in his chest to where he dies. And to say that that's self-defense, I don't see it. You can talk about the years of abuse or whatnot, but when you talk about were you able to get out of the situation, yes, you were, in my opinion. And seeing a lot of his family members online talking about it and talking to the news about it, they're saying that she was the one that has been the aggressor and abusing him. So all of that will come out, obviously, and it'll play out in court. But I'm confused on how you done stabbed through the door 17 times. 12 of them actually went all the way through. So you had a hell of a knife, all right?
Right.
And then when he opens the door, you continue and stab him. And you were in fear of your life?
So I don't know about the whole in fear of her life situation. I'm perplexed at that because of the stabbing through the door thing. I could see where she might have been doing that, and now this is a long shot. Maybe she was doing that and because she was mad at him, okay, and then he opened the door and accidentally.
No, she continued to stab him when he opened the door.
How many times was he stabbed? Just once, right?
I'll know when I get off the air. I've got the criminal complaint now, so I'll be able to tell people exactly how many times she stabbed him after the door was open.
Because, I mean, I could, because like if she's stabbing, he swings the door open.
I think that happened after the 12 stabs that actually went through the door. Like, now it's like, sugar honey, I see she's about to get me. So now it's like, how do I get out of this situation? And so I would believe that that's probably what made him open the door. Like, okay, these holes are getting bigger. That's why I said the Jack Nicholson, The Shining.
Right.
You not going, and if the knife is going through this door, you get what I'm saying? Like, corrugated wood or whatever the case may be. Right. So you're like, it wasn't no oak door. Because if it was an oak door, ain't none of them getting through that oak door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody tried to stab in this door right here in our studio.
Well, they had a Berrada Property.
But so
I'm just asking. It might have been. I mean, it might have been just like a little plastic door or something. It might have been a.
Yeah. So, like this is a situation that just. We got to really talk about these things, and I know we're going to be up against the clock, but Bailey, you hearing it from the way that I read it thus far, would you say if you were sitting on that jury right now and this case came in front of you?
Oh, no, she's definitely, I would definitely be like, this is why I can't be on a jury. Because I'd definitely be like, nah, you finna do some time now. We'll go over, how they lay out, how, what your mindset was at that point. And see, we only have her word on what happened up until that point. We only got her word about it.
Right.
So I would need the prosecution to come with some preamble evidence, not just leading up to that moment, but prior incidents between the two of them,
right?
And how those, because really, when you're in a domestic violence situation, whether you're the man or the woman, see, a lot of people want to discount the man, but there are battered men.
That's right,
and they are battered by women. So the domestic violence situation can go both ways.
Absolutely.
So we have to see, because he might have felt trapped, like he couldn't get out of the relationship. He couldn't leave, We got to give equal credit. So we got to see what the whole relationship looked like up until that point, because for me, you know what? When I saw her on TV and they were talking about her bail and this and that and all the things, I was like, oh my gosh, she was abused. I feel so bad. Oh, I see. Oh, da 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 da. And then I didn't hear nothing about the 17 stabbings in the door and all that kind of stuff. I looked at her and she was crying and I felt bad for her. She got to my heart. But all that, the stabbings in the doors, that changed everything for me.
Right.
So if I was the judge and the jury,
yeah,
I'm out.
Yep, Brother O'Neill, great morning. Love you, appreciate you on the YouTube page. Said, at first I thought he may have been leaning on the door to brace it and was stabbed by one of the 12 that came through the door.
See?
But like, nope, it wasn't that. It wasn't that.
I can see where he might have swinged open the door and she was stabbing at the door and accidentally stabbed him.
No. She stabbed him. She purposely stabbed this man. You know, one extra stab is I didn't know, you know, more than... She continued to stab after the door was open. What you got, Bailey? We got to roll up out of here.
Y'all, follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. It's I am Bailey Coleman. Let's have some fun off the air over there. And you know what else? I love you. Have a great day. Be safe out there. And I'm sorry about the bridge being out. It's going to be out for a long time. So gamblers, find your way to Pato.
At Homer Blow for everything for me. Up next, the award-winning 1017 FM's award-winning Sherwin Hughes with The Truth with Sherwin Hughes. Thank you, Rhea. Great show. Love you, babes. Talk to my agent. I'm up out of here. Peace.